friend or foe. There's always room to make an enemy, friend or foe. There's always room to make an enemy, friend or foe. There's always room to make an enemy, friend or foe, friend or foe, friend or foe, friend or foe, friend or foe. No success without a tendency. You need a rival for the remedy. It's called survival if you plan to breed. The average nature needs intensity. Friend or foe, friend or foe, friend or foe, friend or foe.
What it do, this Lil D, Blockkingz Entertainment coming at you with another video. Hope you enjoy.
What it do? This is Lil D of Blockkingz Entertainment coming at you one more time with a video. The name of this video: Mondays can become seed days for artists. Mondays can become seed days for artists. This is the topic that we're talking about, and here we go right now. The life of an artist starts with creating and ends with creating. It starts with creating and ends with creativity. At the end of the day, there needs to be a system in place to get the results you're after with your creation. Mondays can become seed days for musicians and become seed days for artists. In the daily fast life of an artist, time needs to be used to create. Daily time must be assisted with discipline to come up with creativity. It's the very core of what you do, so it's worthy of any time you use to bring it forth. Now, I can only speak from my perspective, but as far as me, I find the time necessary to bring about what I'm looking for. As an artist, there's a need to get those ideas out. Getting your creative ideas out give you a mental space and room to spark more ideas, to spark new ideas. Like anything else, time needs to be devoted to your craft. So why not delegate time and space for your craft to grow, to find yourself and grow as an artist? And you know, I was just thinking, Mondays are the start of the week, right? So why not start off on the right foot for the week and make things happen? Start off your week with seed days. Now, when I say seed days, I mean seed days. And this is something you could use as a musician or artist, poet, songwriter, blogger. It just all makes sense because it's all business. It just makes sense to make and create a day or a time of the week to use to create, to have something to fall back on and to move forward. You can make Mondays a special day, creation days, or brainstorming days. Make it a day that is a reward in itself, a day of creation. Now, doesn't that just sound lovely? Good. Let's move forward. Using Mondays as seed days gives you the perfect time and opportunity to start that new song of many to come. A creative day to just let it all hang out. A creative day to just zone out into creating what you've always wanted to create. And the awesome thing about it all is you get one every 7 days. Now, who could be mad about that? As an artist, I know that the magic only happens when the pen hits the paper. As an artist, I know the magic only happens when you sit down, collect your breath, and put some ink on that notebook or tablet. When that paintbrush hits the canvas, everything you've ever wanted and dreamed of is a reality. So we need to create some day or some time to make that possible. Mondays, a great day is seed days. And you got to admit it's a wonderful thing when you're done and you get to tear that finished product out and proceed to the next step, which is recording. This is the reward. This is the idea of this video. Mondays can become seed days for artists.
Come on. Look, I can make a dog. Look how long our legs are. Look. Doom. Doom. See? See how long your legs are? Look how tall you are.
That's how tall I am.
And look, I can put my hands through your head. Look. See that?
Another reason I like Mondays, aka seed days of progress, is because when I'm writing and I actually don't get to finish whatever the project is, it gives me a chance to perfect it in my head during the week. This video was actually a video I started and I actually came back to it with a little more to add. And I must say, I'm glad with the results. I'm glad I took the extra time that was needed to make it possible. It gives you a thought to think about, to add more possibilities to a song or a project. It gives your imagination something to focus on. And that, my friend, is the intent of making a day to get it all out in the first place. Another reason I'm all in when it comes to Mondays is for business ideas. Being an entrepreneur means focus, discipline, and self-motivation. As an entrepreneur, I know that the magic only happens when the pen hits the paper. That water will only boil when you apply the heat to it. So why not start off your week planting seeds that will bring you a harvest? For business, you could use that Monday to write it all out. Your to-do list, if you will. A way to write out a goal, a plan of action, and a strategy to make it worthwhile and to get it done. A day to strategize on numbers. A day to measure your progress. A day to find out how to get more bang for your buck. Now, what I like about this is once you find that time and be in that moment, you own it. And you're always glad you did. Kind of makes you look forward to the next one. You feel me? Mondays are a way to get those business ideas out on paper, to get a glimpse of what's ahead of you. Mondays from a business set of eyes can even give you a day to schedule out your work week. Now, I just picked Monday. I've lived, so I know my Mondays maybe could be your Fridays, or your Sunday may be your Monday. It just depends on the schedule that you seem to be working with at the time. I just use Monday as an example. The moral of the story is just pick out your moment and create. At the end of the day, you got to start and you have to finish. So why not use the start of the week? If you have a life, and I know you do, because everybody got a life, your writing process doesn't always need to be in the studio. Starting where you're at and devoting time to your craft will always bring you results. Use the day to think about what you want and to put some energy behind it, and let your subconscious take over. Hey, we all need a rest from life to create. Another aspect of writing on Mondays as seed days is that you actually get a chance to explore. Exploring the possibilities. A day to collect data. A day to experience. A day to just do something that will bring results to you. A day to be one with the magic. A day to put a face and a name on those numbers that's in your cell phone. A day to put all your ducks in a row. A day to learn something new, be it by book, video, trying something new, scheduling something new, just becoming a better artist by the week. Hey, and for the record, I created this on a Monday. So much love to the game. God bless you in all your endeavors. And you could always read that book that's been collecting dust on your tabletop. Mondays are the day to write out that outline and vision for that new album. A day for you to own and treat it like it's yours. A day to feel and be in full control. Check out my other videos on YouTube, which are available at 999 Blockkingz. It's my YouTube station. If you enjoy my blog posts, you'll also enjoy my music. My music can be found in the description box below. Just click on the links. Peace. What it do, this little deal Blockkingz Entertainment, and I wanted to share an opportunity with you. Now, off the jump, I'm not trying to sell you a product. What I'm trying to do is show you a lifestyle of freedom where you could do what you want to do, when you want to do it, and how you want to do it. There's a difference. You choose what you want, and that comes from multiple revenue streams. You change the world by changing your thinking. And that's all I'm giving you. As an artist, all I do is create and promote. That's all I do. I create and I promote. And that's how I create and generate the lifestyle that I live. I make money online producing content on the internet. Multiple revenue streams make this possible. Why just be an artist? Become an entrepreneur and own your business. I make multiple streams of income for more time and freedom to do the things that I want to do, things I want to pursue in my life. Why just work, build, and own your own destiny? What I offer you is a means to do that. What I offer you is a means to do what I do and grow by replication. Or take the opportunity for what it applies to you and tweak it to your needs and satisfaction. Make it your situation. You hold all the keys. All I'm doing is just sitting this right before your very eyes. We have goals in place and show how to apply a revenue source, apply a marketing system, and then get the results that you want to create more revenue streams. Why just be an artist? Become an entrepreneur and own your business. We're thinking in long term, not short term. We're thinking about wealth and not rich. Subscribe to my YouTube station for more videos, 999 Blockkingz. Get more information on great opportunities by opting into our website, www.successwithblockkingz.com. Get more information on great opportunities by opting into www.successwithblockkingz.com. What we preach is stop working for life and start creating to create the life you want. Opt in now and see exactly what we're talking about. www.successwithblockkingz.com. We'll see you on the other side. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your continued support. Peace.
Off in the distance, off in the distance, off in the distance, distance. Off in the distance, off in the distance. We have a mind spinning grind, so we follow in depth with enemies and keep a grip on the stretch. We have the highlights, things bright, living our pleasure. We in the flipping money, keeping it clever. We out the east side, who ride, pay for the effort. Gotta make the family personally better. I'm bringing orders to the game, spelling capital letters. Bring on the boss when you dealing with pressure.